He said that.
Will the codes work?
He doesn't know, but the 303 is the next story.
Thank you. Next.
Why is everyone talking about the Thank You Next video? It's a poorly parodied 4-film thing. It's not that big a deal. Jim Norton and Sam Ross, what did he say about those time codes? I wasn't listening.
3 hours, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds. 333.
333. Wow. Maybe 333 will be our next big troll that we do to Bill Burr. What the hell's 333? Wouldn't that be funny if we were able to get Bill Burr with 333 this week? Nick's 444, 333. Then we can do a 222 to Justin Silver or something like that. All right, here it is. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Let me find these. I'm
not sure if all of the time codes are going to match up, by the way.
But the first one is 333?
He said the knife story is at 333.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to start with... so we'll back it up a little bit more if that's 333. Because I want to hear this. It begins with Bill talking about his marriage problem. Marriage troubles. Clearly, he hates his wife, it says. So let's go to like 325. No, there is no 333 on this. Invalids? There's no 333.
3 hours, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds.
3 hours. But this only goes up to 3 hours, 7 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Luckily, 3 hours and 3 minutes is less than that.
Oh, 3 hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at my time codes and they go up to 325. Okay, so how would I do this? Just to ask Ashley to match up his first time code, which is 32520, the one that he said begins talking about marriage troubles. That's where I want to start. I don't want to start with his last time code. I want to start with his first time code, and then we'll work our way up to the last, which is only minutes there. So 3 hours, 3 minutes. Wow, it's right at the end there, too, huh? 3 hours, 3 minutes. So let's see if maybe we just go back to here. Let's see what happens here.
Lunatic behavior, though.
Do you get into...
I go, well, that's why... That goes part of the whole fucking deal.
Right.
It's part of the whole deal. Like, the reason why I'm able to...
So was he nasty the whole show? Part of the whole fucking deal. It's like a nasty... It's like... having ever seen your dad in a bad mood or something like that? That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like comedy anymore. It just feels like he's legit in a nasty mood saying shit, right? I saw some people say that this morning in the chat without me having to cue them. They go, Bill Burr's been a nasty guy this month. Has anyone else picked up on that? Let's see. Someone in the chat says, Bill Burr is one of these old guys who believes that marriages are supposed to be miserable. That's a good point. Yeah, it's a marriage. Yeah, stupid. What should it be? Happiness, joy, hand jobs, right? Okay, let's hear this.
Come up with material is because I am a volatile fucking idiot and I make a lot of mistakes.
Right.
Hence, we get to live a great lifestyle. You know, you want an even-keeled guy?
You know what? Let's get a nice picture of Nia Burr back here. So big. I want to set her as my screensaver, but like where it's zoomed in and definitely over zoomed in and stuff like that. Nice picture of Nia. Some dark, okay? Make sure she looks real fucking black.
Is that what you want?
She's like, that doesn't really apply to this.
You want to live in a little
specific-
fucking one-bedroom apartment?
I've tried that. It never worked, that argument with girlfriends. You know, don't call me a cunt. Do you like flying first class?
Wait, you can't do the name-calling thing.
Oh, that's right.
The cunt thing is... So when your wife points out something that you're like...
Dude, you have no real estate left
Here's
if you call
stuff.
a woman a cunt.
No,
it's
you
just,
don't.
That's like roll credits, end of movie.
Yeah.
Especially you probably hit it within the first 5 to 10 minutes. You're like, where are we going from here?
No, it's usually the lead.
Hey, I have an atomic bomb. I'll just use it. Like, what?
Yeah,
Why don't you get her a necklace this year and in diamonds just write non-cunt?
Right.
No?
No, I'm not dating anyone now, but
just to take it back now.
next time I date someone, I'm not going to do that.
You're not going to call them a cunt?
No, I mean, I don't want to get into it. I tell you, Bill really made me think about that. The fucking, I don't want to be in that situation again.
So when your
That's
wife...
funny because you taught me about hecklers.
What about him?
I saw, and I thought I told you this one night.
Okay, so we are listening to Bill Burr and Jim and Sam. Am I behind too much? Let's see. Maybe. I'll skip ahead a little bit here.
Ashley says try 30130 for the first
30130. I love this Ashley's disposition. Such a calm guy. I could really learn a lot from him. When he's around, I get happier. And to think this was a guy that I almost threw into the sewers. Almost threw him right out of here. You know, you always really learn from guys like this. Sweetest guy, and he's from the United Kingdom. Such a terrible, grimy place. You know, we were talking about that yesterday. How, you know, what was it when you go to London? What was the problem with London? Oh, they have no style. It's either, yeah, in London, it's like they either have this super fancy Britishy kingdom vibe, you know, going on, which I don't like, or it's like this weird hodgepodge vibe. There's no really in the middle. Like you go to like somebody, they're not doing so bad, a middle class family or so, their houses aren't really decorated. It's all weird. They have like laundry machines in the kitchen, right? In the UK. Go to the UK, there's no dishwasher. Where the dishwasher is a laundry machine that does, it's both a washer and a dryer. And you go, what the hell is going on? And then you see some woman folding her clothes on a cutting board in the kitchen. And you're going, guys, I'm telling you, something's off. Whereas in Australia now, Australia is becoming so stylish. Where did they get their pointers from? All right, we're going to go to his time code here. Here's Bill Burr. Here's Nia. Looking good. I like that she matched her lip to her dress. Maroon. Ooh, look at this bruise here. Some arm bruising. So Bill was manhandling her. Okay, let's see what he says.
A week. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I tend to, when I know Jess is right, I'll argue to the bitter end. Like we keep the fight going and then I'll improve on the behavior even though I argued about it. And then that way I can say, well, I improved on it. I listened to you. I was right. But I'll never, and that's the argument. The worst. I'll never be able to actually just stop.
They're saying Bill Burr puts out cigars on her arms. Did you know this? Every time she's bad. And he goes, people won't even be able to tell a burn or your skin. They'll think it's a birthmark. You stupid black bitch. This is how he treats her. Okay.
Stop and go, you know what? I am going to work on that. It takes like an hour after we're done fighting.
But the worst thing is I do that all the time.
Yeah.
You say, have you noticed? Have you noticed how much better I've been? You know?
Yeah.
Like, do I get a treat? It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, but except if you don't do it, because she's going to point out all the times you don't change. So you've got to point out the times.
No,
that
it
you
really
change.
is. The whole thing is just a mind fuck.
It is.
They're trying to just it's something that is not discussed.
A mind fuck
at all. At all. Like this whole fucking bullshit out there that women don't have power. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I did that gig down the street, you know, at fucking MSG. I got home.
Oh, yeah.
36 hours later. After doing that gig, standing ovation.
Madison Square Garden.
In the round. 36 hours later, I'm walking on eggshells in my own fucking house. So it's like...
Look at this. Sam Roberts literally has nothing to offer. That's from J1480. I was just thinking that, too. I go, listen how fake Sam sounds. He's kind of like Ethan from H3H3, although I enjoy watching Ethan's fakery more than Sam's. Did you hear that question Sam asked? And the way he asks it, it's like you could tell he's not interested in the answer and he's just saying something to fill the time. If I catch him doing it again, I'll point it out for you guys. But yeah, man, you would think with all these years that Sam has been doing this professional show that he'd get a little bit better, but still with the... You could tell these questions are just like written down on a pad of paper. And he feels like he needs to get to them.
Don't even fucking tell me that you don't have... They run the fucking show. And their genius is that they always depict themselves as victims. That's the genius of them.
Yeah.
And if you call them out on that, you sound like this crazy person saying the world is flat. Because there's, there's just this whole fucking pressure out there now to just sit there and just, specifically with white women, to sit there and act like their lives are just like a greased uphill climb. It's just, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like, it's
not that bad.
You're white.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, you have blonde hair. Like you're a white woman with blonde hair. United States of America. Like, what is the fucking problem?
People pay attention to you.
I'm not saying you don't have problems, but look at some other people's problems and compare them to yours. And
So Nia's gotten to him.
Exactly is the fucking problem?
Yeah, this weekend it was, I literally was sitting there saying, I brought up something. I was like, yeah, my dad keeps asking me about this, and it's
Should be
driving
coming
me
up
crazy.
right now.
Jess didn't ask me about the thing. I just said, you know, in the middle of a conversation, I was like, yeah, my dad is driving me crazy. He keeps asking me about this. And she goes,
there it was. This is the doctrine his wife has taught him. You know, that these blonde women are the problem. Blonde women are the issue. She's not the issue with this beautiful strand of hair. Where did you get this hair? The Party City? You know? Closed for Halloween. Everything must go. 80%, 90%, even 100% off maybe for that wig.
what's happening with it? And I was like,
okay,
Jess, are you
this should be the Thanksgiving
asking me
story
about the thing I just told you is driving me crazy?
Yeah.
Well, she wanted to know if your father was right.
But I was like, I don't want to talk about it right now. I just told you it's driving me crazy. She was like, what? You never want to talk about things,
was
Sam.
it?
Like what? I don't even. It was minutia. It was nothing.
I'm speaking annoying.
God.
But I was like, I just.
Dude, I just felt something in my chest when the second thing you just said.
Here we go.
Well, you never want to talk about things. It's
Yeah,
just
I was like,
yes,
wait,
when
wait,
you
wait.
just roll the window down as you're driving, like, ah!
Yeah. Fuck. I was like, okay, that's
Can
a
you
whole
Uber home, please?
right. Because it's like that's
Have
a
you
whole,
ever been told that in traffic or in the car that you don't like to talk about things?
Come on, dude. I mean, I've been with my wife for 15 years. I've had all of those. I've had her say,
15.
pull over, let me out. Dude, on Thanksgiving,
I never heard that, but I've heard, why are you
Here
pulling
we go.
over?
Here we go. The night story.
We had some fucking, we laughed about it too. We had this fucking hilarious fight on Thanksgiving when we were
Hilarious fight.
prepping the food and all of that. And I was over by the basket or something like that, like, you know, peeling potatoes or something. And I said something to her because I was so fucking mad I didn't give a shit and I just was fucking letting her have it. And she just put down the fucking knife or something like that. And she just came walking over and got right in my grill. I can't remember what the fuck she said, but she was talking like, the next time you say. And I was looking at her like, is she going to hit me? And afterwards, we fucking for like an hour were laughing about how fucking mad. And she was laughing how ridiculous was that she got in my face. She got in my face like a fucking wrestling promo, like she was going to body slam me. And she was so mad, I kind of felt like it was going to happen. But she has an incredible sense of humor, so...
Okay,
you know.
all right. Well, that's definitely not being chased around the house with a fucking knife. Not the same story that was reported to me this morning, but she put down the knife and threatened him in his face. So, yeah, did not threaten him with a knife. I guess the knife was involved. I heard knife, and they had a little scuffle, but then they laughed about it. Bill Burr, you could walk away this round. But we are watching you and your black wife. Please, I really hope, and I hope this isn't over the line to say. I hope this isn't taken the wrong way, okay? But I really hope that she ends up murdering him one day. Don't you? Couldn't you see that happening? She's the type. She murders her husband in cold blood. It's all over the news, you know? And then they blast 40 bullets into her while she stands like this on their roof or something like that with two guns as the wind blows and stuff. Helicopters surround her. So there they are. Keep your eye on this one, okay? We'll get you next time, Bill. We'll get you next time. F is for Family out now. That's with the media tour.